You are watching BNS News.
Today's headline: China connects digital yuan to Hong Kong's fast payment system. South Korean debt collectors coming for crypto holders. Mastermind behind India's $24 million crypto fraud flees country. Japan's largest crypto exchange operator Monex seals deal with the telecoms giant entity Docomo. Dubai regulator blocks the sale and distributions of Islamic coin. Chase Bank starts accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum payment. Taiwan to propose law for regulating crypto firms by November end. Virex unveils zero-knowledge proof-based non-custodial crypto debit card service. Arkham Ecosystem Fund wallet transfers $9.86 million to a new address. Friend.tech copycat start Serena patches exploit after some funds were drained. Non-custodial crypto cards proliferate as part of wider industry trends. Canadian regulator softens stance of stablecoins. China has taken another step forwards in its digital yuan pilot, connecting its CBDC platforms to Hong Kong's fast payment system. The move will speed up cross-border digital yuan transactions and boost interoperability between the mainland CBDC and international payment networks. South Korean debt collectors are non-seizing crypto in insolvency cases and may soon be granted even more power to confiscate coins. Per Hankung Yuanji, the Korea Deposit Insurance Corporation, a firm that operates under the Financial Services Commissions, has begun seizing crypto assets for the first time this year. The mastermind behind a massive $24 million crypto fraud schemes in India has managed to evade Indian security agencies and escape from the country. The criminal, identified as Subhash Sharma, fled the nations just as authorities were closing in on him, authorities confirmed to local media. Japanese mobile operator entity Docomo said Wednesday that it formed a capital partnership with crypto exchange Monex to build new asset formation services for customers. The new Capitals and Businesses Alliance agreement would let both parties establish an intermediate holding company on January 4, 2024. Dubai's Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority recently said the company distributing and marketing Islamic coin lacks the authorities to do so. VARA said board Gen DMCC must cease marketing activity until it obtains the appropriate approvals. The step taken by the regulator came just a few days after the crypto project was named the Blockchain Innovations of the Year. Chase Bank, a subsidiary of the JP Morgan's, has initiated a partnership with the Canadian payment processor and has begun accepting crypto payments. Taiwan may propose a draft special law for regulating crypto firms by the end of November, according to a member of the Legislative Yuan, Yung Chan-chiang. The lawmaker held a public hearing to discuss the proposal delay, arguing that a dedicated Crypto Asset Act is necessary to regulate the asset class, which differs in many ways from traditional financial products. Virex, a global digital payment platform, has introduced WPay, an app chain that leverages zero-knowledge technology, which aims to facilitate seamless connections between decentralized applications, non-custodial wallets, and traditional payments infrastructures.